of me. I just dropping public records. Molly was arrested 2 times for theft. No, I wasn't. I was arrested 1 time in New Orleans. What don't you understand? So this is the woman that I told you to look into. I have 41 pages of her background. So I love you and I'll see you when you get home. You're a little older than me. Do you live in a town that starts with an H? Address starts with a 1? Aliases. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. 28.
For him. You want to start shit? And by the way, I'm watching what you're reading. I don't have 31 names. You got the wrong people mixed up. You got a whole bunch of people mixed up in one. I've never lived in Olympia. I've never not lived in the South. You got a whole bunch of people confused and all mixed up together, Miss Molly. I'm sorry, Kate. Kate, how you doing, Kate?
What about you talking? What I'm holding?
So time out. You don't even let me explain things to you.
How are you going to explain it to UI?
It was a suicide attempt, one of them, and I straight up don't have it.
I'm not allowed to talk to people that want to commit suicide. I'm sorry, but I'm not allowed.
It was an attempt. It's over with.
Okay.
You want to dog me for that? That is one of the
So
that's why I'm a psychiatrist.
Let's just say I really was a girl named Kate that was an escort. Are you going to dog me for that?
You were on your live saying, oh, that's not true. Oh, that's not true. Well, now it's uncovered, so you want to come up. You lie about
everything. Do you believe it was? Do you believe it was?
You came on here a million times and said you lied. What about Vaughn? How much money? Let me finish. How much money have you raised for Vaughn? Why are you still fundraising?
How much have I raised for
still fundraising?
Why are you still fundraising? Cash apps?
Oh, why are you still fundraising? Have you raised for Vaughn? Why are you still fundraising?
How much have I raised for
fundraising?
Why are you still fundraising? Cash apps?
Oh, why are you still fundraising? How much money do you need to raise? Because we looked at the cash apps. There have been, you raised almost $10,000 in one day for Vaughn. How much money do you have to raise? Are you aware that Miss Letitia was arrested for fraudulent checks? You want to talk about checks? Let's talk about checks. Let's talk about checks.
No, let's talk about your checks.
I didn't write any bad checks.
No. I'll read what it says. And it's right underneath.
To me, AG. There's the initials. That was the desk sergeant that was on duty when you made a complete ass out of yourself when you got arrested.
I never got arrested in New Orleans.
They still talk about you.
Good, I hope they do.
There. AG, or the initials of the desk sergeant that was on duty when you got arrested.
I hope they do.
You are a joke. They still talk about you. She's a single mom. She was a single mom, and you stole money from a single mother.
The $9? What the
9? You stole a handful of cash from her, Molly.
The 300?
I am born and raised in New Orleans. I know all the people that bartend in New Orleans. I know everybody there. Check my Facebook.
Hold on.
Check.
Okay, so as everybody knows that's been following me, a stripper in New Orleans.
My Facebook.
Hold on.
Check.
Okay, so as everybody knows that's been following me, a stripper in New Orleans told her manager that $300 was taken from her purse. I was with another girl. The stripper didn't like me because I had the big tits and all the guys were looking at me. She tricked me. They let us go out. They called the cops. Stripper said they took $300. Turns out, when you're looking at...
You're under arrest for theft.
Of what?
And the cop, as you can hear, and I have the video, says, wait, that's her purse. So I didn't know it was $9. They never told us what we were getting arrested for until we got to the actual jail, and I was freaking out. And then they pulled the other girl out and said that we were being arrested because we stole the lap dance. So they let us out. A couple hours later, I went back to the W Hotel, went to sleep, went on with my meet and greet, went to go see the Saints.
Why did you take the money from the dancer?
He's on your husband is on the board for Eagle Scouts. I've got his email address, I've got his phone number. He's a real estate broker. He's not an investment banker. You lie about everything out your fucking mouth.
No, he's an international banker.
No, he's not. He's a real estate fucking broker.
In California. I don't own 3 properties. I don't. It's my husband, not me.
Right. You are judgment proof. I can't sue you because nothing is in your name. You're
not going to sue me because you don't have the money to sue me. You'll never win.
The fuck I don't. Have you done research on? pissed off at you. You thought you were making a spectacle of me?
Hi, officer. I'm sorry that you're calling me, but I have a woman named Michelle Sabate, and the police came over to my house. I'm going to say about 3 days ago at 12:45. They were worried about this woman that was threatening to take her life. They said that they
didn't even say that. I said you bullied me so much for making me suicide.
Okay, you need to stop.
Twist shit. You
need to stop. The police are calling me now. Okay.
Good.
She's
not her. It's not her.
Listen. Stop.
Not her calling you.
Listen. It's being recorded. Stop it.
It's not her calling you,
my baby. You will not threaten me.
I didn't threaten your baby.
The cop just called me. The cop just called me. You need to stop.
Like 4 sentences, Molly. You need an audience because you're so insecure about yourself because you had a gastric bypass.
I never had a gastric bypass. Oh my God.
I watched it live.
Oh my God. I never had a gastric bypass.
You said it on your live. I was 100 pounds overweight and I had a gastric bypass. And then I had to have plastic surgery, and I never felt good about myself. So when I was an escort, it's just this thing. It's like crack. It's addictive. Watch your damn show. You are so... Everyone. I'm not even reading the lives, and I don't give a shit.
I can't hear much of it. I can't hear much of what's going on in the background.
I'm telling you that you're a horrible person. I'll speak up.
Ma'am,
you're horrible.
If you go over to Live with Molly Golightly, she's on that channel. The cops were here looking for her for making threats on her life, and then last night, my son. My son's a baby.
Threatened your life because I said you're going to be in cuffs?
All right. Listen, now, if they wind up sending an officer... What's that, sir? That, sir?
Any weapons involved?
I do have weapons in the house, but she is on camera. And I have her information.
No weapons have been used or mentioned yet?
No.
You didn't? You didn't threaten me?
What weapons have I silver? What?
You didn't threaten me with silver? What about Officer Kessler?
Handcuffs.
Oh, yeah?
Handcuffs.
He's also claiming that Officer Kessler, a young woman with the dark hair pulled back, came to the house the other day.
Tell him that.
She's white.
You can't claim you're working with the Hershey Police Department.
About 49. She's not well.
What do you mean I'm not well? Who the fuck do you think you are?
Well, who do I think I am? Officer Kessler left me a message on my voicemail saying that they were going to they found you. What is she wearing? Red? She's got black glasses on. And she's smiling.
I'm smiling.
She's smiling, yes. You too.
Red shirt, red pants, red button.
I can't see her pants.
So it's a red shirt?
Jean shorts.
Her zipper's open. Blue jeans.
No, it's not.
Oh my God. It was Officer Keeley. Her phone number,
Her date of birth.
Oh, her date of birth is
I dare you to give that on live. I dare you to give that on live.
January 1970 something. I know it. I can print out.
I dare you to give that on live.
She is in, if you look over on youtube.com, go over to Molly Golightly Live, and you can see everything that's happening.
What are you calling the police for?
I didn't call the police, they called me.
You called them first, Molly, drama
How did she
queen.
get to this address?
But you
What happened was,
every day, right?
on this
You're
channel,
such a drama queen, Molly.
She's not in Columbus, Georgia.
Subscribers, Molly.
Oh my God almighty. All right, I need
Oh
some
my God almighty. Are you getting enough subscribers?
The last time that she did this, she threatened suicide. So a bunch of people called Hershey Police Department, and then because she threatened to harm herself, they were concerned. And then Officer Keeley came over to the house and said, "Can you go into your computer and see what you can find out about me?" I got the phone number, and I ended up getting the address, or I think, and they found her. So Miss Keeley, Officer. But Hershey Police came here because of this woman. She made a threat to Jake. I sent it to you. They just called. They were going to come to the fucking house. She said that she's done all this research and that she's trying to sue me, but nothing is in my name. And I'm basically worthless. And that when Jake's 18, you're serving me with divorce papers because you're talking to someone else. Who's that someone else you're on the phone with every day?
Oh, he's going to leave your ass. He's going to leave you as soon as Jake turns.
Yeah, he's not going to listen. Your whole life is a lie. You're not in finance, you're not nothing. But you lost your license in California to do brokerage stuff.
Okay.
But you are back to being a broker. So, you refinanced this house?
Yes. Is there anything wrong with that? No.
I didn't think there would be. I wouldn't have a problem with it. So, yeah, it's the PX in Fort Benning. And that I was arrested and caused a huge scene. Did that happen?
Did you cause a huge scene? Well, number one, I wasn't there. Number two, I don't believe that you caused a scene.
Absolutely not. Nothing. It was zero. The next day we went to, what was it, the lawyers, the JAG attorneys. And the woman stuck her head.
No, you didn't. No, the JAG attorneys weren't involved. You're not in the military.
But don't you remember that woman stuck her head out? And she said, we can't prove that she did it or she didn't. Do you remember when she said that?
Okay.
She said, 10 hours of
Community service if you're not guilty. Hey, Walter.
Did not go through a trial.
That's a plea.
Why do you get community service if you were innocent, Molly? Murder.
A $5.
Starting to get annoyed here.
She lies constantly. Set your wife straight.
Fuck up.
You refinance a house.
Okay.
Your liability, Molly. That's why.
You ever want to shut the fuck up, please?
There you go.
Okay. Number one, if you can avoid going to trial on anything, you do it. You never know what's going to happen in trial, so if you can avoid it, you do it.
That's right.
It's a whole lot easier to do 10 hours of community service than it is to pay $500 or $1,000 to an attorney and then win the case. That's number one. Number two, tens of millions of people refinanced their mortgages over the past couple of years when rates were low. So shut the fuck up.
Exactly. A lot of husbands don't tell their wives their financial stuff.
That's Ryan St. John.
Everyone just be the fuck quiet.
Yeah.
This is so fucking pathetic.
Adrian?
If I was sitting here watching this, I would seriously re-examine my life. And then go and do something the fuck else.
All right. Adrian?
No, I'm done.
Oops.
Why so dramatic? Unlike me, who's not dramatic.